What is up, guys? It is video 2 of this YouTube channel series of the B5S4 build. Got the engine block off of a A6 that came with a 2.7 automatic. Did not take the heads because I did not need the heads. I plan on going 2.8 heads, so we didn't have any use for them. Yeah, basically just gonna do a engine block teardown video. So see you guys on the next clip. Not a slight crack, a big fucking crack. Pistons are out. Honestly, the whacking with the towel and the flathead and the rubber mallet is kind of like a sketchy procedure because you don't want to damage the rod if you're going to be reusing these rods. But since I'm not going to be using these rods or these bearings, I wasn't too much worried about that. So I'm going to be removing the piston heads, see if I could reuse these or if I should have them cleaned up a bit. Well, Alright, what is up, guys? So unfortunately I was not able to finish yesterday. I ran into a little dilemma. I did not have a 24 multi-point millimeter socket. I knew that I had one at home, but in my toolbox I did not have one, so didn't have time to go home, come back and break this off, just due to the reason that I had to go to work. But I'm tackling this shit part-time, so today I'm gonna finish it off. All I gotta do left is just remove the crankshaft, and this Saturday, so tomorrow will be closed. Again, I have work today, so I will probably be taking it to a shop to get hot tanked on Monday, which is 2 days from now, so that'll be that. So I went home and I got my snap-on breaker bar. I had a Pittsburgh breaker bar. That shit, look, I like Pittsburgh. Honestly, if you use them right, they work. But you are somewhat getting what you pay for. I like Pittsburgh. It's cheap. It works for things that I use on a daily. But for things like this, the Pittsburgh breaker bar just broke on me. So I went home and picked up the one, this snap-on one that I had laying around, and this Matco 24 millimeter socket. To my knowledge, these shits have a lot of torque on them. They're on there pretty tight, so I went ahead and also picked up this. Here it is. Not picked up, I had it in my house as well. A little mini heat torch. So I'm gonna heat this up a little bit, and hopefully I can break that off and just remove the crankshaft. As far as the crankshaft goes, crankshaft looks fine. I was gonna pick up a crankshaft stand. For some reason I tried Home Depot, tried Harbor Freight, tried AutoZone. I don't know why I tried AutoZone, but I tried a whole bunch of stores and they just don't have crankshaft stands. So I don't want to order it online just because everything's taking forever right now. But I think I might just put it in this huge like cloth blanket that I have for the time being. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off and take you guys through the time lapse. So let's continue the video. Alright, what is up guys? It is day 3 of this block teardown. Why is it day 3? Okay guys, I work late afternoon to midnight, and I'm usually very busy in the morning doing like personal things, errands, and stuff like that. So I'm usually just trying to fit in like 2-3 hours the most of dedicated time to this build. Yesterday I ran into this dilemma of removing these 2 crankshaft holdy down things. I can't think of the name right now. So I posted that on my story saying this shit did not want to come off. I thought it was really on there, but apparently I made the rookie mistake of not checking the surroundings on it. And shout out to Michael. I can't think of your last name right now, bro, but I'm gonna tag this guy. This guy's a fucking genius. Check out his Instagram. He has an 830 horsepower B5 S4 2.7 out of VR6 swap. Not that I don't like VR6s, but it is pretty cool to see some guys in States doing some 2.7 damage. So he basically reached out to me and he replied to my story saying, "Hey bro, did you check the Allen bolts that are on the side?" Sure enough, he was right. I made the rookie mistake of not checking the 2 Allen bolts on the side that go on the block there. Right, you can't really see them. I'll show you guys later. But there's 2 Allen bolts that are on the side of the block on each side that will not let this come out if this isn't removed. So shout out to you, Michael. You really came through, bro. You have an amazing build. So it's builds like yours that are really inspiring and want to make me do this myself. Guy's a mechanical engineer. He's a fucking genius. Make sure to follow him. Like I said, I'm gonna tag his Instagram on the description below, so make sure to give him a follow. Guy needs more followers. It's crazy. He has like an insane build, but I feel like he's low-key, which I kind of like that. He kind of built the B5 for himself. Shout out to you, bro. So basically I'm gonna finish this off, and it's Sunday today. Everything's closed. Yeah, and it's kind of hard to get to a shop right now because the whole riots are happening right now. So whatever with that, hopefully it calms down, because people gotta get places. Like I gotta take this to a shop to get hot tanked. So once I take this off, most likely tomorrow, they will be dropped off at a shop and will be hot tanked and treated on the inside. I do got a lot of like rust. I think the person who had it was running water, or just had it sitting with water. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and remove these Allen bolts and finish this shit off. So I'm gonna take you guys through time lapse. Let's do it. Alright, so these are the bolts that I was referring to, the Allen 8s. I believe they're 8, that will not come off, will not let you remove the crankshaft. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those out, and hopefully it comes off. So insert time lapse now. Alright you guys, so the crankshaft is finally off. Honestly, everything looks pretty healthy inside. Oil squirters look fine. Everything looks pretty good, honestly. I didn't really expect to see damages, but it looks pretty good. So alright you guys, so that pretty much sums it up as far as the engine block teardown goes. Honestly, if you're pretty handy with tools and you know what you're doing, you should be fine. I did use some resources online that did kind of guide me through it. So, and shout out to the dudes on Instagram that kind of reached out and gave me pointers on what I got to do and how to do it. So that was awesome. Kind of wanted to talk about something. Why did I choose a 2.7? I chose a 2.7 because originally I tried very hard to get my hands on a 3B 2.2 5-cylinder engine, and my goal was to put one of those into the B5 S4, but the dudes from the Malacca Motorsport guys, they bought it before me. They said we just had more money. I'm a broke college student. I told the guy I was gonna pay him the following week to meet up with him, but I guess they got a better offer from those guys. So shout out to those guys, which they sold it. But I originally wanted to put that into the B5 S4, and I know I was gonna run into a lot of issues, a lot of problems, but I was willing to go down that route to kind of just make myself better. But hopefully that's a build that I can do down the line, because I'm a big fan of a 5-cylinder. Get me wrong, I love the VR6. It's a common swap because it is a great swap. It is a powerful swap, but I want to go 5-cylinder route. But that's kind of what I wanted to just say. So sort of why I went 2.7. But I'm gonna do another video hopefully within the next week or 2 weeks that are up to come, kind of explaining the whole build. I got 2 crates right behind the camera that are filled with parts for turbos, rods, rings, everything, the whole shebang. So I'm gonna kind of give you guys a whole rundown on what it's gonna consist of. It's nothing crazy, it's stuff that has been done before, but I feel like it hasn't really been documented. I feel like people just kind of see the end result. So I'm in no way a professional, so note that. Don't do what I say, and then hold me accountable. So yeah, that was pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. I post more actively on Instagram as far as pictures go and small content. So go ahead and follow me there. It's @_Scott Rivera. I'm gonna link it in the description below, and make sure to like and subscribe these videos. It does help get more B5 content out there to the dudes that want to see more B5 content. So see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, wear your mask, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.